thanking Healthcare for America Now and the Healthy Washington Coalitions, our local Northwest Washington Central Labor Council, and all the contributing member organizations for sponsoring this event and the other events around the state. Yeah! Now, I heard a rumor that you folks were coming out today to support health care reform. So I'm kind of wondering, are you willing to wait another 40 years? 40 years we've been working to get real reform that provides universal health care for all of our citizens. And I'm kind of wondering if we think maybe we can convince our legislators to get the backbone and get the job done. Yeah! So when do we want health care? Now! Can't hear you. Now! That's right. We want health care and we want it now. The trouble is, we needed it yesterday. Folks, we need to continue to raise our voices to make sure President Obama hears our cries. We need to make sure our senators hear our cries. And that our representatives hear our cries. You know, it's sad. We shouldn't even have to be here today. During our last federal election cycle, we sent clear messages to President Obama. We elected President Obama, a majority of Democrats to the House and the Senate, and we elected them with a clear understanding that we would be getting health care reform and reform with strong public option. That's right. You know, they weren't elected to bargain away the core of health care before it even came up to a vote. Right. You know, a good friend of mine was driving around and he was seeing these signs from the teabaggers. And he had a good idea. You know the signs that say, we the people? He thought maybe we should change it to me the people. For me, I have mine and I don't give a damn about the rest of you. Yeah! You know, this rally today is about we the people. It's about health care for all, not health care for me and a Band-Aid for you. It's all about health care for all of our citizens, for all of the people. You know, according to the World Health Care Organization, the United States is ranked 37th in the rankings of the world healthcare systems. You know, we're right behind Costa Rica and just ahead of Slovenia. Somewhere behind Colombia and Morocco and Cyprus, all the European countries, Japan, the Scandinavian countries, Canada and Singapore, and some others. You know, this is kind of sad. Now, I'm proud to be an American, but I am not proud of these statistics. I'm not proud that we can find funds to wage wars, but we can't fund health care for our own citizens. You know, there's something very wrong with these priorities, and we need to let President Obama and our legislators know that we want real health care reform, and we want it now. We need to let them know that we don't care what Senator Lieberman thinks. No, we don't. You know, before I came today, I was listening to a Tom Petty song called I Won't Back Down. It's got some lines like, I won't back down, I won't be pushed around. You can line me up at the gates of hell and I won't back down. Well, maybe that's what we should be sending to Washington. There are some in Washington who says that some health care reform is better than no reform. If we get our foot in the door, maybe we can get additional reform later. Well, it's easy to say, stick your foot in the door when you've got health care system in case it's broken. If your foot gets broken without health care coverage, you're out of luck. Well, folks, it's time for our legislators to get this job done. And it's up to us to raise our voices and tell them that we want health care reform and we want it now. Again, thank you for coming out today. Now I'd like to introduce you to a few other speakers today. We're going to talk to you a little bit about the healthcare debate and some of the issues. First person I'd like to welcome up is Linda McCarthy.
Yeah.